more expected them to have like turned it into a club to beat someone to death than
They did.
food.
We did both. William, fun fact.
Yes.
People know what fruit is. Like, even dirty cavemen knew what fruit is, and they know that, this fruit's really hard to get into, but I can still get into it, and there's probably something good in there. And when they found drinkable water that was actually flavored rather pleasantly, and edible flesh within the fruit, they said, okay, these are hard to get into, but they're worth doing so. So there's that, and then there's the fact that, yeah, coconut shells are really hard to get into, quite a bitch. You can open them, drink the liquid inside, carve all the flesh out of there, and then use the shell as a cup. Or even a cooking vessel. So they are incredibly useful. That is something.
Or a beating stick. Or beating club.
But yeah, that's something. I mean, yeah, there were people that took coconuts and filled them with rocks and tied them to ropes and shit and used them as, not ropes, to sticks and used them as clubs. Or ropes and used them as flails. Because flails is something that like cavemen probably use, because finding a stick sturdy enough to use in that fashion, not very easy. Finding some plant fiber and attaching something heavy to the end of it to do like that, a bit more manageable.
Mm-hmm.
But as for milk, like, humans know what milk is. You have to account, we are a species that evolved in the Ice Age, so we were always starving and always cold. So when it comes to, this is an edible substance, it's usually meant for infantile creatures, but we could use it ourselves too. They don't think like, this is weird. They think, survival. We live another month.
Yeah, like, it's not, we're not gonna do that because it's weird. It's like, we can eat this, so we're gonna fucking eat this.
Alright, well, what about fugu fish?
Again.
How many tens of thousands of people died trying to figure out how to fucking cook that shit?
Looks like fish.
You need... The fugu fish requires 10 years of fucking culinary aptitude to be able to, in Japan, to even be able to get like an apprenticeship to start learning how to get it.
William?
And if you make this slightest mistake, you get fucking die.
I'll explain it to you. Go ahead, Ghost.
When they discovered fire, I fucking bet you they tried to boil dirt and try to drink it. They'll eat a tree to see if it's edible.
True, trying to eat wood is something that was probably attempted, but...
Yeah, wood fibers.
So, the fugu blowfish, yeah, it takes all that. If you're trying to be a psycho who's cutting the entire fresh fish up with a knife to eat raw, but most people would say, why would we go through such fanciful bullshit when we can just carve its skin off and then boil it? It doesn't matter if the toxic sack's still in there, it will boil away. We eat a lot of like poisonous plants and animals by boiling the fuck out of them.
I don't know if that's how poison works, but whatever.
You can cause the compounds to break down by boiling them. It doesn't work for every single thing, but it works for most. Like, you can eat, what's it called? Poison ivy and poison oak. Granted, you need to change the water. It needs to be twice boiled, but you can. And it's actually fairly nutritious. Like, you have to think, it's not just it's not tens of thousands of people died until they figured it out. No, it's a couple died before they started figuring out exactly the right amount of time or heat and stuff to boil it. And things like that. And hell,
tens of thousands.
You don't even have to boil it. You could also cut it into thin strips and like sear it over a fire, and that would also probably ruin the poison. There's also the fact that they probably just didn't eat that fucking fish. And it was just some psycho that says like, we recently discovered how poisonous animals and their venom glands work. I'm going to be the masterful, sushi chef who's going to prove the perfection of his art by cutting up the most dangerous and toxic fish in the world that assassins literally use to kill kings. So it could very well have been that people just didn't eat it until some psycho said he wanted to prove something, and no one else said, I want to do that! And here we are.
Cooking does not ruin the fugu fish toxin.
Ah, that's not good.
Tetrodotoxin is a heat-stable toxin, so cooking does not reduce toxicity.
Damn. So yeah, it probably was the one psycho sushi chef that's like, I'm going to prove that I'm the greatest in the world by successfully serving someone poisoned fish without killing them.
Yeah. Or it's just the innate human, okay, fuck you, I'm going to eat you.
I think fugu blowfish are too, like, I won't say rare, but I guess technically rare. Like, there's not enough of them to, like, in one single area. They're not a school fish or anything like that. You're not just, like, heaving up thousands of fugu blowfish that you're having to throw away. It's literally, they're solitary hunters, if I'm not mistaken, these fish. So you don't just find huge schools of them. So it's not like, we're throwing away insane amounts of food that we need by not eating them. So I really think it was just somebody trying to prove a point, and that's how that happened, and not people saying, fuck you, we're going to keep eating them no matter how many of us die. It was much more calculating back then than people gave it credit for. Like, cavemen weren't banging rocks together going ooh ooh until a fire started. No, they understood maybe what fire was through encountering forest fires and things, and heat, and it including
That's
fire.
so funny for you saying.
Like, even when humanity was less mentally capable compared to how we are now. No. Compared to how we are now. Like, even when we were just stupid cavemen, and we didn't have quite the cerebral cortex and all that, we still were very calculating with the things we did. We didn't just throw away 500 people to figure out how to eat one type of berry. That was never a thing. It's the first person dies, the second person gets sick, the third person figures out a shaky, overcomplicated method, and around the sixth person figures out how to do it perfectly. But only the first one fucking died from it. Now, of course, that's not exact, but that's roughly how it goes, as far as general system.
Shit. Apparently, scientists at Nagasaki University have succeeded at making a non-toxic fugu fish.
That's not hard. Just selective breeding.
No, with the diet.
Oh, with the diet. Yeah, you could deny it the nutrients it needs to make the toxin, I guess.
What do you mean breeding?
Yeah, you could use selective breeding to make their poison glands shrink and shrink and shrink with each successive generation until they're just not poisonous anymore. That's how
Wouldn't that take like, I don't know, tens of years?
Yeah.
If not centuries.
Not centuries. It would take, well, yeah, with like blowfish, yeah.
It took over 100 years to get a fucking golden retriever.
Yeah, but dog gestation period takes, months, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also
fugu blowfish takes
like
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's like the difference in lifespan, so that it would take a lot less time for a fish to breed and reproduce than a dog.
Yeah, it's infinitely.
Oh no!
Oh no!
The poison is a sodium channel blocker, paralyzing the muscles while the victim stays fully conscious.
Yeah.
They become unable to breathe, eventually dying from asphyxiation.
Yeah, you didn't know
There is no known antidote for fugu poison.
Yeah.
I knew it was like insanely poisonous. I just didn't know what kind of poison it was.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Oh fun! Oh. So
that's some dark shit.
What have we learned today, class?
Don't eat fugu.
Stay the fuck away from fugu fish.
Yeah.
Fish are fucking scary.
Eh.
It only takes one that's like a third your weight to drag you under.
I mean, if you start doing comparisons of like, oh, the collective body weight of one creature and the biggest thing can possibly kill, you start getting some ludicrous things, but eventually it goes down to like, yeah, Daddy Longlegs Spider's venom could kill 20 men. Their fangs aren't long enough to penetrate your skin, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's... You can't calculate based off that. It doesn't work. Because it's like, then why aren't millions of us dying every day? It's just not that much of an issue.
I heard a lot of the time that like daddy longlegs had very potent venom, but I thought that was just
there's also not enough of it to kill you. You would need it has enough venom to kill 20 men if it had as much venom as a like spider, 4 times its size, not 4 times, 40 times its size or some shit like that.
Oh.
And these things are tiny, tiny, tiny. I'm not talking about daddy long legs, the ones that are just an orb on big long legs. I'm talking about the actual itty-bitty tiny ones that are white and see-through.
Ah.
Yeah.
I love your description of just an orb on big long legs.
That's what it fucking is.
Seen Johnny Quest.
It is what it is. It is what those are, though. No, I haven't.
Johnny Quest. I know Johnny Quest.
Is it that fuckboy?
What?
No, not Johnny Test.
Oh.
I like how I knew exactly what he meant immediately.
No, it's the blonde little shit, and you know what? That doesn't narrow things down.
So Johnny Test, you mean?
Johnny Test.
Yeah. No, the one from like the '80s cartoon with the jet and his dad going around and fucking around in India where they don't belong.
Where they don't belong. How dare you enter India? Like, what the fuck? Humans don't belong anywhere, so fuck all that where you belong shit. We've outlived our original environment so hard it's not even livable to us anymore.
I've been muted. Why did I mute myself? I'm on fucking push to talk.
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought I was lagging, so I muted myself to not disturb you guys.
You're on push to talk.
Wait. Anyway, guys. Last week I think I left a bit early. Like when we tried to kill the third ghost. What happened?
You guys killed the third ghost.
Then what happened?
Nothing. That was the end of the session, I believe.
Good shit.
Alrighty then. So, give me a second.
Yeah, I'll join the game in a moment.
Bro.
What?
That's the sounds your mom's makes.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm always the
not.
one who's saying like we're such a dick to ghosts, but then I fucking do that shit.
I mean, we all do that shit.
I thought you were talking about Astro's mom. What the fuck?
Ha!
Your mother.
I don't know why, but the way you said that made me think of how Joe met Bonnie in Family Guy. He busted a strip club where she was a worker. And she gave him a lap dance in the middle of the police raid.
Why?
It was such a weird thing. Toto's Africa started playing, and there was a guy who for some reason threw a fucking flower vase against the wall.
Ugh. I feel like shit. Always. Okay, not always.
Did you see that that video I put in General Freaky?
No, and I'm streaming now, so I can't start it.
The Orcish Power of Belief.
I mean, I think I have a general idea of what it's gonna be, because I know the deal is something like the Imperium of Man purposefully spreads misinformation to keep the orcs believing they're a threat, so they actually are one.
No, it's a little story about one of the battles that they had. So a group of Imperial guardsmen are like in an entrenched position, and the orcs just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming, and eventually they run out of bullets for their rifles, so they're fucked. But then their leader gets an idea, and he just lifts up his gun, points it at one of the orcs, and goes bang, and the orc falls over dead.
Oh, of course.
And so the other guardsmen look at the guy and they go, and then they just go ba 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 ba, and the orcs are just fucking falling over dead. And then a group of 5 orcs holding one orc in like a Superman pose are running at them, but they're not dying. They're going ba 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 ba, but they're not dying. And eventually they hear the orcs chanting, and the orcs are going, I'm a tank, 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 I'm a tank.
I mean, like, I feel like at that point, the Imperium needs to make, like, very big, imposing, scary-looking fake weapons that don't actually work, but look and sound like they do.
They do.
Make the floppy sword.
They've had paper mache nukes dropped on fucking cities, and because the orcs thought they were actual nukes, they worked.
Oh, I see.
I was thinking, like one night at like 1 a.m. I was thinking of like, what would a floppy sword be like? And first of all, it would kill
be a
you.
whip.
Yeah, no. But then, and I was thinking it would be a terrible weapon because it's just as harmful to you, if not more harmful to you than anyone else.
Lightsaber whip.
But it would also, if you're on the battlefield, you're a trained soldier on the battlefield, you see this, and you're in there's a war, people are dying, people are screaming, and you see this one dude with a floppy sword and just swinging it around like a goddamn madman. You're not going anywhere near that motherfucker.
That is a thing, by the way.
You don't have to. You just use a lance.
No, that is a thing, by the way.
No, it's bigger. Like it's bigger than your spear. It's bigger than that fucker's lance. It's just a huge sword that's being swung around.
Okay, you still use a
lance.
That's
a thing.
Okay.
Speaking of swords, I might get a katana on Valentine's Day.
That has nothing to do with swords.
Astra, that is a thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's an Indian weapon called an urumi.
Oh, that's so cool.
But yeah,
it's literally yeah, they fucking back in Imperial days, like I don't remember what they're called, but they were like elite Indian soldiers that they used to fucking whip them around. It's like from the era of chakrams and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's fucking sick.
I'm seeing it. I know what you're talking about here. Yeah, you just use a lance.
Okay.
Because, fun fact. Yeah, sure, maybe it's longer than your lance. It's also a floppy sword. Yeah, so you have one guy catch it with the lance, and the other guy run up and stab him. Or you just use a bowman, or a rifleman in this case, given the era and location.
Well,
so, yeah.
Fuck you, Freaky.
There's also armor to consider, because a floppy weapon like that's not going to be very effective against armor, so you could literally just run into him, and it goes bam against your plate, and you laugh.
Except that it's Indian, almost no one had armor there.
And then you punch them.
Or are you talking about, like, against their own people, or are you talking about during the actual occupations? Okay, are we instead talking about, like, tribal, like, Indian warfare? Is that what we're talking about here? Because bowmen... But... What
I was
situation?
Just talking about
that's literally an argument you can make against anything else.
Yes, but
I have a sword the size of a fucking building. Okay, I shoot you from 600 feet away with a bow. That's not an argument.
Good luck at doing it 600 feet, but I'm talking particularly this because this requires you to be flopping around a big weapon that uses follow through, and that leaves you pretty open.
Yeah.
And also, that is an argument, because there's a reason why people wield weapons that aren't big, unwieldy, floppy things, and have shields and made plate armors. It was to stop arrows. It is an argument, because it's an argument they had to answer back in that era. But then again, that...
is everybody here?
Yeah.
That's forgetting game.
I think I made a big mistake here with Astor, because him taking an oath thing, that's a terrible RP, because that's such a big commitment. And also, even he just found out that this Astor guy, like from his journal, just found out this Astor guy is a fucking nutcase. Why would he take an oath to him?
For the ship?
Take an oath for him.
I just saw the fucking backups. Oh god, Ghost.
Am I lagging?
Ghost, you're back up. I mean, a little bit, but you're a little jittery, but other than that, you're fine.
Who are we missing? We're missing Comical.
Yeah, he's gonna be missing for a while.
Bing bong.
Alright. It's that fucking profile. It's that fucking picture. Alrighty then. So, everybody, do you remember what happened last session?
Well,
And I regretted it.
we're currently in, I believe, an Eleutheria dreamscape kind of thing. Fighting off the ghosts of certain crew members that were quote-unquote treacherous. For the crazed spirit of the original Estor. In an attempt to claim the
Say
Ultras.
Arclander.
Yes, Estor Arclander. The original Estor.
Why isn't none of my stuff loading?
Because there's a lot of stuff and it needs more loading time.
There's a lot of stuff. It has to load all your source books too.
Huh. Oh, my connection to the server has been fantastic.
Oh.
The last few days, Roll20's been a bit fucky-wucky.
Oh no.
Why are you using that word?
Because oopsie
What?
poopsie, you made a serious fucky wucky, now you have to get in the forever box.
Get in the box with rainbow spray.
No, the forever box is a coffin.
Say what?
The forever box is a coffin.
I know.
Oh, okay. But the stat spread is what else was
Get in the jar with rainbow bright.
But yeah, Astor, that was something I was worried about, is the wisdom. But
Yeah.
there's not many better options of unarmored defense that are non-magical.
Yeah.
You could probably go for the barbarian con one to reduce the spread.
There could be like the idea of, I don't know, there could be an argument for intelligence because it's observing patterns and stuff, but then again, that's a very floppy argument.
Yeah.
Much like the sword you won.
Yep.
But
I
yeah.
was about to say, like, William, can I give one of my DM's inspiration to retcon that oath thing? But I don't have DM's inspiration.
And I would say no anyways.
No.
At least you got your youth back.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. You aged 40 years in that first fight. Holy hell.
You sold your fucking soul to courtesy to get it back.
He doesn't
So
know
well
that.
spent.
You don't. Yeah. It's just an oath, guys. It's
Yeah. I mean, you know that Estor, it's an oath. Oaths are binding in this setting altogether. And part of the oath was explicitly eternity of service in the afterlife.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just be like a janitor or some shit.
Yeah.
You guys are what, level 6 right now?
Yes, maybe. Let me check again.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, William, I was doing the thing. What'd you click?
Can we level up?
What do you mean, what did I click?
Oh, I don't know. I guess maybe it just jumped.
I didn't click anything.
Okay, I thought you clicked onto my sheet because, like, the thing suddenly jumped when I was trying to get somewhere.
Nah.
I clicked on your sheet. No.
I did.
Astro, I've never seen you play a wizard. I don't trust you with courtesy sheet.
Artificer is close enough.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
So let's see. A level 6 would be a white Abashai.
A
These
white.
are their kind one.
There's
White Abashai fight with reckless fury
Yeah,
like them.
The
They're parts of Tiamat's army.
Constitution is better for point spread, but it makes no sense for Artificer.
But
AC plus con.
The White Abshai is the only level 6 devil.
yeah. Well, you also have to count for the fact that it's CR6, not level 6. But
Yes.
it isn't. You'd become a White Abishai or something like that. It's his soul has enough energy to be worth that much.
Because I don't want to be reminded of that shit.
It's a new Parabo.
I've already
You belong to courtesy
regretted
now.
one of it. I don't want to remind it.
Well,
I don't want to be reminded
actually,
of another bit.
What is a new Parabo? Did they make delicious gummy bear candies?
No. There's 2 ways you can get them. They're like the lowest. Yeah.
Wait, Freaky. Does
Oh
Courtesy
god,
own,
these look horrifying.
Estor now, or does
That is some
Status.
berserk level fucking character
Or
design.
It's some berserk level suffering too if you read up the lore on it. But
oh my
like-
god! It looks like the second boss from the Stormwind area in Demon's Souls.
so
No, the first one. I'm sorry.
Because I know it's not last.
give me a moment. There's two
Sorry.
different conversations.
Sorry.
There's 2 ways you can get them. One, if a lemur is completely abandoned and left out to the waste long enough, it will start to become infested with things, bloat, and become a Puerbo. So it is the lowest of the low. It's an even lower form of devil than a lemur. Or 2, if you fuck up. If you fuck up real bad. If you fuck up the worst you can possibly fuck up. You get your eyes and mouth stitched shut and turned into an Puerbo in the hells.
Oh. Shit.
No soul is turned away from the 9 hells, but the truly worthless. Those whose evil acts in life arose from carelessness and sloth more than anything else are suitable only to become new Parabos. Jeez.
Literally,
So
it's
it's just
the
like,
Blind,
fuck you,
bloated
you're
from
not
unquenchable
worthless.
hunger and groping for whatever scraps of fetid matter are swarming Reagan. Oh god.
Yeah. Okay, Gus, what were you asking?
Oh,
I didn't
think
ask shit.
I was asking.
Astro, what were you asking?
so-
Ulskval owns his soul because that pact actually had something Courtesy herself could not produce. Like, Courtesy couldn't de-age him. But the connections and powers of Ulskval could. So, Courtesy did not make that deal to get the soul herself. She just mediated the deal between Ulskval and Estor.
Right.
So Ulskval.
Yeah, 'cause I know it wasn't last.
The soul. No, last is not
'Cause
her
that-
patron.
Because that's Tushval.
Ulskval is last patron and her patron.
Yeah.
He's the pit fiend judge.
Is he? Would Last be able
He's
to
her
end up
grandfather.
becoming
Yeah.
a patron himself?
He can eventually. He's probably powerful enough to do so right now, because that's the Pact of the Chain. That's how the Hells do. It's a big pyramid scheme. So Ulskval is like the boss, would be the boss's boss. For instance, when Last had Creature, Like, right now, Courtesy is a patron, by the way. So, like, when Last had Creature, Last was Creature's patron. And Last patron is Luskval. And Luskval's patron is Belai and Farina. Belai Farina's patron is Asmodeus. That's how it do. That's the pact of the chain. They're all linked on the chain.
Huh.
So right now, Courtesy is Creature's patron. Because Courtesy owns Creature's soul.
Huh.
First boss of the Shrine of Storms area, Demon Souls. Right there.
Oh, is it the
swollen
Adjudicator?
demon.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Adjudicator.
Ugh.
He has a little bird for a head.
What a shit boss that was. I remember playing the original and like, oh my god.
Well, I'll never play Demon Souls until they put it out for something other than PlayStation, so...
Isn't it an Xbox?
I believe it's PlayStation exclusive. And if not, well, I don't have an Xbox One.
Nope, it's just PlayStation.
I think they did that with Bloodborne as well.
Yeah, Bloodborne was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah. And they had zero excuse for Bloodborne to be a PlayStation exclusive because they already had all the success they needed to, push Bloodborne themselves. They didn't need, like, predatory Sony publisher exclusivity bullshit. They could have just did it themselves.
I think they did release it for, I think they did release it eventually for, PC.
What, Bloodborne? Bloodborne is not on
Yeah.
PC. At all.
Hmm.
They talked about it, and then it never happened. I've played it already. Yeah, platforms, PlayStation 4. Trust me, I really want to be playing Bloodborne and Demon Souls. But they're exclusive to the worst of the consoles in the console wars. Yay!
Hey, okay, I'm not gonna go further on that, actually.
Ghost, do you want me to talk about part fidelity? You want me to talk about cheap plastic?
Bro, let's start the game.
Okay.
Don't do that, no.
Okay, let's start the game.
Have you seen Lies of P?
Who?
Lies of P. Lies of P.
Like piss?
It's basically Bloodborne plus Sekiro if you play as Pinocchio. It looks fucking awesome.
Like P? How does?
I assume
how
it's
is P spelled?
Lies of P, Lies of the letter P, so it's Lies of Pinocchio. But they're trying to
Yes,
say
I
Pinocchio
wrote
because
it
they're
in
distinct.
I wrote it in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah, it's probably meant to be a Pinocchio game, but legal
Yeah.
distinction.
Yeah, you are looking for Geppetto.
Oh, okay, it's
In
just
a
straight up
city.
a Pinocchio game.
Yeah, it's Bloodborne if you have the fucking Sekiro arm, from what I see, and oh my god, it looks so good.
Well, you enjoy that. I'm gonna wait for Elden Ring.
Shouldn't like the copyright thing for Pinocchio like get off by now?
Copyright thing.
Well, that depends on if Disney owns the rights to Pinocchio right now.
Hmm.
Because Pinocchio is a tale older than Disney, but Disney has this tendency to appropriate certain titles that they technically have no right to, but claim rights to them anyway, and no one stops them.
That's like what's happening with the SCP shit right now.
Yeah!
Specifically in
In-
something that's going on in Russia.
Yeah. I say they just get someone here in America to claim ownership of SCP, and just make sure it's someone that is guaranteed to
Well,
just,
you know,
let people do.
It's Russia, KGB, am I right, guys?
Ghost, do a squat for me.
Nudge, nudge. Huh?
Do a squat for me. Squat. Just squat right now.
What? Turn on my camera and do a squat?
Not just squat.
Alright, hold on.
Guys, he's on his toes. He's on his toes. He's a KGB spy.
John!
Anyways, so the third ghost is now dead, along with the flying sword and the animated armor. Let's see. Celine would suggest to head back on the deck.
Job,
I will counterspell that suggestion.
gang. Take it.
I think.
Huh. I.
Okay, Ghost is now.
Yeah, Ghost is dubstepping. Ghost, are you all right?
He's the successor of insert popular dubstep artist here.
Skrillex?
Ghosty, are you all right? Are you all right, Ghosty? Ghosty, are you all right?
God is dead.
Were you hit by? Were you struck by
God
a
dead.
smooth criminal?
No!
I mean, Estor certainly was.
Sorry, the connection here is pretty.
Truck.
The connection here is like comparatively less good than the last one.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
Yeah,
it seems to be functioning.
also,
So
I don't know. You know, maybe we could go to secret stuff or something. Let's try that. Shall
it's fine for now. But so what were you saying, Ghost?
Yeah, I go upstairs to check if Arclander's back.
I think
All right.
Courtesy
we're
Tonky
upstairs.
already upstairs.
We're
All
upstairs.
right. So, yeah, Roland, Celine, and Estor will all head up top. I believe that your boy is destroyed. Yes,
Your
he
boy.
is. Okay.
We have death saving throws for him, right? Well, William.
Does it matter if he dies?
I
No.
waste 2 spell slots.
Then no death saves.
But we can't do big boy roleplay with character.
Yes, you can if you built a character that requires his expendable puppet thing to be alive to do roleplay.
No, like-
then that's not
No,
good.
no. I mean, like the other, the puppet's still doing roleplay too.
Then it's up to you to better preserve the puppet.
Well, alright.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, you're talking to someone who has a fucking imp
But-
that's an actual character and who plays necromancers that fucking base characters around those undead. I don't know why you doubt me.
Yeah, but because we already did like a death saving throw thing in the fucking mosh pit place. I forgot. No, the cave thing where the Underdark place is.
That's back before you designated if the puppet dying kills the other half of Estor Basilius. It's
I never.
It's a matter of, like, the puppet, why would it get death saves? So that you can save
fine.
resources?
No.
Then what's the point of the cost? I mean, maybe if you spent hundreds of thousands of gold and months of real life time getting this puppet, and when it dies, it's gone forever, and you have to start all over again. I don't fucking know. I'm just talking because William's not saying anything.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything because you guys were talking.
Oh, talk over me, William. God damn it.
1 second.
William's readying his server mute hand to shut me up at any time.
He doesn't have that. No one has.
Well, I mean,
None
he is the god of the
has that.
universe in this game, so he can
I
do that.
don't think I don't have server mute abilities.
Oh yeah.
Look, gets it. Goddamn.
Yeah, Comical and Box Struts have server mute.
The children are in control.
Alright, so actually it would be would be up here. As soon as the last ghost falls, Estor Archelander himself will appear in the captain's chair. Let's see. No, that's SRD. There it is. Estor Archelander. Brah! Oh, that handout, man. Holy shit. Estor Archelander.
He looks more like the god of storms than the god of storms.
Yeah.
I know.
I like how he's just got straight up fucking Divinity Ritual Sin 2 apotheosis. He's just dripping with source.
He will get up and begin to go towards the group.
The three of you will
and
fight to the death now.
And he will go up to Roland. You all have proven yourselves worthy to command this ship. But one of you in particular has shown you that you are worthy to be captain. I offer you, Roland, the honor of being my successor. You will know power beyond anything you could possibly imagine. Do you accept?
Ghost just rage quit.
No, fuck yeah.
I hate everything about this. This whole fucking sequence. I hate it all. Everything that happened in this dream.
Comical is I'm not even playing it, I'm getting the deal. It said to offer it to the person who did best in the fight. And I think we can all agree that Roland did the best in that combat.
That's not fair. He's a martial character. This fucking module so dependent on martial characters. I never get anything. Testing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ghost.
That's bullshit.
Ghost, you could have easily dominated that fight with your spells. You just chose spells all of a particular element that isn't good against ghostly things.
Because we just fought specters.
How is that an argument?
I don't respond. We didn't restore the spell slots, right? I had barely any spell slots left to use spam on attacks with the specters.
Why did you burn all your slots so willy-nilly on the specters?
Because there were 16 of
Because
them.
there were 6. Yeah, there was a lot of fucking
Fun fact, the way this module is written, it's supposed to be the ghost and 16 specters.
Yeah, courtesy
and fuck this.
talked him out of that.
Fuck this ship.
Go to see. Gautier.
Oh,
That's a completely different
I
thing.
I sacrificed so much to the fucking god damn it to the dude that's not even here.
Like Ghost, I'm telling you, there was a way, and it's not like some ludicrous out of the way. It's just some better spell choice and placement is all you needed to get through that first combat with minimum spell slot usage, and to do well in the ghost fights. You could have done it. It was possible.
But I'm juggling between damage and utility. You don't.
You didn't have to use all damage roll utility.
Let's see. Comical still riding.
You could have committed.
Dude has a Dragon Lord crown and the Captain of Ultros.
Yeah.
He's not
That
even
makes sense.
here.
You worry too much, Ghost. You worry too much.
No, because I took an oath and a fucking pact to keep fighting even Estor's not having a good day.
Roland asks,
I was laughing at...
what sort of power, and does it come with any inherited curses or such? You will be given control of the Ultros and of the crew.
So,
But yeah,
how about them Lakers?
what I was laughing is there's a spam account on Twitter that I reported, and they reported back to me saying, like, oh yeah, they're gone. I was like, fuck, Twitter, you actually did something for once, what the fuck?
Oh my god, I can't complain anymore. Wait, that's how you defeat an edgelord.
What?
That's how you defeat an edgelord.
What is?
You just be cooperative and nice, and then they have nothing to complain about. So that they just fuck off and grumble to themselves.
Anyway. But yeah, Ghost, it was perfectly possible. Like, there's force damage spells. There's good AoE.
Alright, so Roland will accept. Sounds pretty good to me. Plus, comes with the benefits of pissing him off with a ship like this. And you will watch as Estor Arcalander enters Roland and possesses him.
Oh.
Oh,
I want to be best. I want to have a third voice in my head. That's fun.
oh, we could have made Ghost Moon Knight.
Oh, now you're talking about Moon Knight. The actor for the villain just died. God damn it! You remind me of that.
What?
I think like the actor for the villain of Moon Knight just died in a skiing accident. I just get reminded of that.
Oh.
So yeah, guys, Roland's been possessed.
Yep, you all watch as Estor Arcalander basically just walks into Roland, and now Roland's eyes glow with the same yellow light, and you all wake up.
That's cool. Fuck this. I'm becoming a lich.
We didn't all watch. Clunky and Courtesy were in the back area of the ship going, so, do you think they've actually killed them all yet?
And with that, yeah, you all just suddenly wake up.
Oh, guess so.
Roland
lot
and Clunker were in the room with you, right, Courtesy?
Clunker was with Courtesy, like, all the way in the back area of the ship.
No, Roland and Clunker when you went to sleep.
I
I believe you
so.
said Roland and Clunker were allowed in the room because you liked them.
Yeah. They were trustworthy.
All right, you guys all wake up. Strangely enough, on the ground there is a suit of plate mail and a sword snapped in half.
Oh.
And you see Roland he was laying on his back, but then he just gets up. I don't if he's like on the ground, he literally just doesn't do anything, just goes from horizontal to immediately vertical.
Oh, he did the vampire hinge thing, like how they
Yeah.
come out of their
I was gonna say I don't see what's so special about him getting up, but okay.
Yeah, like he has hinges on his heels, and then he just gets up.
He's just very athletic.
Now,
Why?
Courtesy and Clunky didn't see him get possessed, so here we go.
You do see his eyes are now glowing the same yellow that Estor's were. Wonderful. A body once more.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Clunker will
now
look at
it's
Courtesy, look back at fucking Roland, look at Courtesy. That's not good.
that story just says like, wait, that wasn't a dream, was it?
What the hell just happened? What the hell happened down there?
Yeah.
I mean, you're all hurt like absolute hell. Well, everyone who's damaged still has the damage they took.
Courtesy is undamaged.
Yep.
So, what
Is the puppet dead?
The boy is to be my successor. I will groom him to be a proper dragon lord, and to take this ship to glory.
Looks at looks at Roland.
So what happened down there was we killed the final
not
two
here.
ghosts.
Yeah, you're not there.
Wait, what am I now?
We just woke up.
Yeah, we
I thought
literally
it was-
just spoken.
Oh, right. You guys are sleeping in the captain's place, right?
Yep.
Now, the two of you, get out of my room.
Alright, come on.
Just goes with Courtesy, never looking away from him.
And
it's like-
Blanca, we have things to do.
Yeah, and it's the thing where he's just
Before that, you, Stygian. I would like to have a conversation with you.
Do you mean me?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's what you call. Right. Well, let us hear it.
He looks towards Clunker.
Oh, he's made of stone and metal. He doesn't think for himself.
he'll play along.
That sounds pretty racist.
Roll
man.
a
I'm not gonna lie.
roll a deception check, please.
Okay. 22.
Clunker, you just gonna take that?
He believes you. Okay. He'll say,
Yeah, Clunker's gonna take that. He's smart.
What do you mean? This is a genius play. Why would he not?
Yeah, like
I know of what you are and what you seek. I can take you to the treasure of the Dragon Lords. I will swear an oath to you that I will take you there whenever you wish, but you must swear an oath to me that I can have first pick.
Of the treasure, you say?
Yes, the horde the Dragon Lords, the horde that the Dragon Lords gathered across their conquest of Thylea. Allow me first pick, and I will give you the rest.
If you allow me 2 concessions, I will do this.
I will not tell you what my pick is.
Oh, that is fine. The first one is simply, if there's only one object of extraplanar travel that could get me out of this island and this universe, you will not take that one and leave it for me.
I know of what I want, and I do not care for the rest. The item I choose is no such item.
Perfectly acceptable. The second, this oath will be sworn before the Lord of the Ninth as well as the Fates.
That's not how this works, little girl.
Really? And why not?
I do not know who this Lord of the Nines is. And I do not know what this oath of yours is.
Oh, it's the exact same as the Fates. It's simply to make sure that it's upheld on both ends.
Let's see. Do a persuasion check.
Alright. 30.
Oh, god damn! Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. No, a 30 does not hit.
I pissed
Oh,
myself.
God.
I'm gonna guess
you
a 30
imagine?
hits.
Could you
No.
imagine?
This is my lucky day today.
The DM. Okay, I rolled a 28. I'm guessing that hits me. Oh, what?
Very well, girl. You swear the oath first, and I will acquiesce to this 9 quarts or whatever it is.
Very well. Before the Fates of Thylia, and before the Lord of the Ninth Asmodeus, I, Hesgval Dutchrand, do swear that if you, Astor Archelander, are to transport myself safely to and back from the treasure of the Dragon Lords, you will be allowed first pick, so long as that first pick is not of extraplanar transport items that would leave me without such once my pick comes. Are these terms acceptable? She puts out her hand.
Roland will shake your hand.
Very good.
You'll see as he'll clench like your hand, and you'll see Roland. It's almost like how do I put this? Like an after effect. Like Roland moves, and then Astor Archelander moves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like to think Roland has like this glowy, sickly green aura with Astor Archelander's hair like floating crazily like we're underwater.
And you see that like as he's shaking your hand, his like thumb is caressing the back of yours, and his eyes very clearly fall down.
Yeah.
And he says,
Creepy.
Hey,
I have forgotten the warmth of a woman.
Right. Well, don't get too familiar, as it does burn. It literally does.
I have been with Stygians before. And he will release your hand.
Yeah.
Now, leave my quarters. And he'll look down at the sword and the armor. And take this filth with you.
Right. Glunker, fetch the instruments.
Clunker will obediently go, take the stuff, and walk off.
Yep. Courtesy walks off with Glunker.
Yep.
Follows at exactly 5 feet. And
Oh,
5
you
foot.
see...
Actually, no, 10 foot.
You see Ghost. It's like, oh, you're gonna take that? That's a useful thing. That means he took the bait. That makes this easier.
Celine is probably going to be like outside the room, be like, Did you guys see that? What was that just a crazy dream, or am I hungover still?
Gonna nod frantically.
Oh yes, he's been possessed.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to kill Roland. And Selena will begin to head towards the captain's quarters.
Oh, no, not yet.
Hey,
There are things we
I
can
don't
do.
think that will. I don't think that will be beneficial for our prophecy if he dies.
Also,
It'll make me feel a lot better, though.
He'll like look to Courtesy and ask, and basically like, can I tell her what happened in there?
Oh yes, I have.
Estor Arcalander. You see that Celine is literally shaking right now.
Well, you see, something useful has recently happened.
He stared at my tits.
Well, true, but also... yes, that is true. But also...
We can use him.
He appears to be receptive to pacts. The ones that I offer. So, he wanted me to enter a little agreement with him. He could take me to the treasure of the Dragon Lords, and he will do so, as long as he gets first pick. Now, he knows what he's after. It's a very particular artifact. I'm sure it's powerful. But the terms were only that he receives first pick. Now, the fact that he is willing to do so means that he is amicable enough for other agreements. We can use that.
Alright. Once we do this, we destroy him, yes?
Oh, are we going right now?
No, once we get to this horde and your oath is fulfilled, we destroy him, yes?
If you wish.
I would think so.
Though...
That man has been the pain of my existence for nearly 600 years.
Right. By the way, interesting prospect. How much mutiny are you willing to speak on the magical ship full of ghosts and spirits?
No, about.
Yeah, Selena will look towards like some of the crew. Sees the fact that there's 50 of them. Just kind of grind her teeth a little bit.
Consider your loyalties.
I'm
This
also
is-
over here standing like I swore an oath to this guy.
This is Courtesy trying to put on an act for anyone who's listening that she was telling Celine. Consider your loyalties. That's fucking mutiny. You'll get killed if you talk about it again. Like, she's putting false vitriol into that statement, like she was trying to make thinly veiled threats.
Yeah.
She's faking thinly veiled threats. Double.
Oh yeah.
Double
Oh, yeah.
lies.
None of the specters rolling pushing the thing have reacted in the slightest. Like, they don't look at you when you pass. They don't listen when you. As far as you know, all they're doing is just rowing the ship.
I mean, they don't have to acknowledge that they listened at all. They just have to go
Yeah.
tell him later.
Yeah. And Selena will just look and say, he kicked you out, didn't he?
Oh, yes, he did.
He just kind of shakes her head.
Well,
Alright then.
now, what's interesting is... I may be able to... I'll have to think of what he wants. I may be able to offer him something. Heresy's now thinking, I wonder if I offer him a whole fucking harem of women of such grand skill and beauty that they are infamous across multiple realities. Or famous across multiple realities.
Oh my god.
If he'll take that shit for quote-unquote one favor that must be
That
carried
sounds
through.
like a fucking beginning of a hentai.
No, this is exactly how you make that one favor pledge your soul to me from this point on through all of eternity. And he's forced to follow it because of the previous pact, because devil bullshit. And that's how we get control of the
sounds like the
Ultros.
beginning of a hentai.
And that's how we get control of the Ultros without Roland being possessed. But I'm more waiting to see if William says don't do that, you'll break my game. Gotta get a little above table.
It's something that you can. It's something that you can certainly try.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's more attached to the ship than the godly women.
Oh, he never has to know that he's going to lose the ship. It's just going to be for one favor.
A favor. He has no idea what that favor is.
Yeah. It'll probably be, and you will carry out a single task for me. A single task of my choosing.
Big ball.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So, over the course of the next 2 days,
Where are we headed? Did he ever tell us? Do we know?
you guys are heading towards Mitros.
Okay.
Yeah, what were we gonna do there again? I forgot.
Let's see. You guys will head towards Mitros, and in the morning, when you guys wake up from your long rest after having been interrupted, Roland's back to normal, as far as you can tell.
Interesting.
And you guys come back to Mitros. It takes another 2 days of journey.
Well, first,
you guys,
Curtsy has some questions for
yes?
the boy. So, Roland, how are you feeling?
Roland will lift his hand, and you'll see as the sail slightly turns to the left, and he'll say, "Interesting."
So, Esther Arcaland, are you still in there? Because I did have something to say.
You will not see anything happen.
I wonder where he went. We do not have a paladin. Or at least, well, we'd go ahead and...
Roland is a paladin.
Yeah, but we'd have to trust his word. Roland, can you do a little sweet fun dead for me? With your little senses.
He'll pop it. He doesn't sense anything.
Odd.
I mean, he senses the things underneath, but...
Where did Estor go?
Me?
No, Arklander.
Oh yeah, because I'm Basilius right now.
She'll approach one of the specters. Near there, crewman.
Let's see. As you approach the specter, it doesn't seem to respond.
Where is Estor Arcalander?
The specter does not respond.
Right.
Perhaps,
Roland
if
will
Roland does it.
Roland will walk up and he'll
Yeah.
ask, "Where is Estor Arcalander?" You'll watch as the specter will pause where it is, and it will point at Roland, and then it
Right.
will continue.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, that implies that he's currently hiding inside of you. Wonderful.
Or
I
he's just
can,
dumb or something.
I can maybe look for him in his mind.
I
I'm
missed
sure
my opportunity to land the soul of Estor Arcalander!
No!
Also, Clunk. Whenever Roland is around, Clunker's gonna act more like a robot, just a mindless robot.
I
Just
don't know why
just,
that's really funny.
Just because of just to keep with the act, so he can eavesdrop on more conversations.
Yeah, this is incredibly useful. It's the bonus to being like the only sentient Warforged.
Yeah, so he's just gonna act like a robo slave.
You know what that is? That's the thing in cartoons where you see like the person is behind the other person and they do like the really stupid exaggerated face and gestures, and then when the first person turns around they go back to standing normally.
Yep.
And then the minute they turn around they start going back to it.
Clunker walking behind Roland, doing the weirdest shit. Like Roland turns around, beep, boop. I am a robot.
Like
Beep,
he's
boop.
fucking like
Beep.
like Clunker's walking on his hands, clapping his feet together, and then as soon as Roland turns around, he's fucking on his feet,
Beep boop.
like with 0 frames of animation between the two.
Beep boop. I require maintenance.
Is there any way I can be of service?
Not now, Clunker. Just stand there and look pretty.
William, since I myself have a sort of voice in my head, kind of maybe, would detect thoughts work to like talk to Arclander?
If I let him detect 2
Uh,
minds.
Yeah, Courtesy knows exactly what Clunker's doing.
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, she's picked up on this.
Oh, this is so cool.
Or maybe like a message spell? I know that wouldn't work with like Basilius.
Actually, the message bit might work because you can target Estor Arcalander.
No, so you can just like talk to Estor when Basilius is taking over?
Yeah. By
Technically,
targeting the puppet, yeah.
It is a sentient creature, quote unquote.
Yeah, because like this whole time, the puppet is like pulling on Basilius's robe and pointing at Roland this whole time. He's like touching the temple of his head and like pointing at Roland again.
What is it, whichever you are? At the puppet.
It's Estor. Estor's gonna say, "Oh, no one's ever done this before because Basilius wouldn't bother telling them." Okay, well,
Yeah, this is multiple message cantrips now.
This is Henry Crabgrass. I don't know. I've never had a conversation before. What language are we speaking? This is really wild.
We're speaking the tongue and leaf buds, beast tongue of leaf.
Henry Crabgrass. I will admit that's one of my favorite bits. That's one of my favorite NPCs that Matthew Mercer ever
He
made.
made up on the spot.
Henry Crabgrass.
Anyway, go on, Gus.
yeah. Oh, I just wanted to gesture Basilius and like talk to Estor Arclander because this guy might be my far great
No, he's not.
grandfather.
He's not. You're
Shut
in
the
no way
fuck up,
related
Astro.
to this guy.
Astro, this is the one good thing that could have happened to me, man. Come on. One cool thing.
I'm sorry.
Courtesy ceases with the message cantrips upon hearing that as his motivation, instead of, fuck, I know something.
What casting it on Esther Arkaland?
No, on the puppet. Because
Yeah.
Courtesy thought the
I was
puppet had
thinking-
something important to say, not, I really want to talk to Esther Arcalander because I might be related to him. Wowzers!
No, I think that was Ghost saying that.
I know. That's... Oh. Which
What?
is it?
No, that was Astor. That
Okay.
was Astor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when Courtesy's done with that conversation, she'll try message at Roland. Esther Arcalander, are you in there?
It'll be a couple of seconds, but you hear, yes, I am.
Oh, I see. You're taking a rest. My apologies. I'll ask later.
No, I ignored you. I'm not a mongrel pup to be called.
Right. Well, he's...
Yeah, Estor's kind of a dick.
Yeah. Well, he's still in there.
Hey.
Estor Arcalander. I think he's the single... I think in, like, all of the campaigns I've run, this is gonna be, like, the one I roll as, oh my god, I fucking hate you.
Yeah. I'm not
Like,
so sure
yeah, Strahd got kind of up there with some of the shit he did, but...
I mean, he's supposed
yeah.
to.
Eh.
You could have gone harder with him.
Oh, yeah.
Freaky, I was already suffering in that game, bro. Shut the fuck up.
No, that's because you kept antagonizing the party. And getting...
Alright, so, with that, what would you guys like to do?
To be fair, I was early on my D&D career.
Fair. Alright, everyone. So, we're on this boat for, what, 2-4 more days?
Celine will just kind of shrug.
The ship's going pretty fast. I hope we get there maybe tomorrow. Because the character doesn't really know.
So, this is after the first 2 days, right? He goes back to normal, or...?
The first night that you guys were on the ship is when the dream happened. The next morning, he was normal.
Does creature lose a level of exhaustion?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys do have to restart the long rest, but you do get a long rest.
Okay, we just slept in. That's fine. I was just trying to figure out if it was 1 or 2 right now. Alright. Well... I don't know. For now, let's just get to Mitros, report back at what we found.
Oh my god, I forgot Roland had 31 max HP. Oh man.
Was that from the ghosts?
Yeah.
Basilis would say, like, but we were supposed to bring this ship somewhere else, but now the only destination was Ultros. I mean, not Ultros, Mitros. What are we gonna do about King Cassus? Yeah, going to try to take control of the ship now that we're bringing it to him.
That is
Actually, Roland might be able to steer the ship now.
That's true, we could take it to a store instead.
Yes, I'm sure Astor wouldn't like his ship being stolen by a fake Dragon Lord.
Isn't he one of the last real ones, not a fake one?
Well, in spirit.
Or wait, no, he's a descendant. He's not one of, so... Yeah, I guess a fake Dragon Lord.
So yeah, you might want to convey that message to Arklander, because
Oh,
it seems like
he can hear us, by the way. Don't talk like he's not here.
he can.
Yes.
Just looks at Roland. Oh wait, Roland's here, right? Roland's in the talking circle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. I'm sorry.
In the talking circle.
When you say he can, Roland just looks at you and.
Yeah.
I love that. Just.
Can you hear him in his head, by the way? Because I'm very grateful that my curse doesn't, allow Estor to talk in my head while I'm still inhabiting this body.
I feel like he would be less frantic if you actually listen to him now and again.
Roland will he'll say, "Let me check," and you'll see his eyes kind of drift off and to the left, and then he'll look at you and he'll say, "He wants me to stab you because your name is Estor as well."
Ha!
I believe he
That's
was named.
not. I'm.
I believe he was named in your honor, not as a mockery, Arklander. Captain Arklander.
Also, the Estor, he's very. You're idolized by him somehow, but
Somehow, now you get
he-
that.
oh no! Wait, yeah, I didn't mean actually, yeah, and he swore an oath to protect your ship. I'm sure he will be very kind to you if you give him the chance.
Start calling him Little E. Or Lesser E. That one's more fun. Lesser Estor. Lestor.
Lestor.
Well, Estor doesn't have a
Clunker's having
last.
so much fun just listening to this conversation.
Well, Estor doesn't have a last name, so we can't call him any other. But Arklander does, so we might just want to call Estor Arklander, so the confusion is not,
Well,
We can just call Estor Lestor.
Okay, two things. One.
What the
Basilius, can you please make me an acrobatics or athletics check, please?
There it is.
Jesus. Can I heal instead of doing?
Just make an acrobatics or athletics check, please.
Looks like it's going to be 3 things, not 2 things.
Yo, let's go.
So with a 26, you will see as Roland's hand, even to his surprise, just shoots out and grips you around the throat as you say, "Let's just call him Arklander."
Yes.
And you see that Roland's eyes are glowing yellow once again, and he looks pissed. "My name, that is Lord Estor to you, boy."
Oh, so it's Lord. Very bad.
Did he ever own land?
You don't have to own land to be a lord.
Oh.
And then, he will release you, and you will see as Comical's eyes, or as Roland's eyes, are no longer glow yellow, and Roland is just his hand is half a foot, a couple of inches in front of your neck, and he just goes, "What just happened?"
Oh wow, he never actually grabbed you with his hand. The ghost hand got you coming out of his hand.
No, it was.
No. Estor Arklander released him, and then released. Yeah,
That would be so sick, though.
it would be really cool.
I touched a nerve.
But yes, we could ask Lord Arklander about that. It depends. Because we do have to worry about the king trying to take it, and while I'm sure something could be done about that. Fighting off an entire military and weakening Thylia as a whole after eradicating the leadership of one of its major cities, as a matter of fact, the academic center, probably isn't going to be good for anyone.
Yes, the problem with King Cassus is how terrible. Even though he's very much a terrible ruler, I'm pretty sure the citizens are idolized to him.
No, he's a very good ruler.
Yeah, it's
Like, people love him. Like, he's
Okay.
yeah.
place.
Okay.
The place is doing great.
Let me rephrase that. Terrible and arrogant person.
There you go.
He's a very good ruler. Although he's an arrogant man, he is a good king.
He's also amazing at PR.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are the exact opposite. Fantastic people, but god-awful rulers.
Well, we're having a bunch of conjecture and all of that, but actually, it occurs to me. Roland is captain of the ship. He was named successor. So he's choosing where it goes.
That's what I said.
Roland will, like, kind of flinch as he will, like, lean his head to the side and he'll say, actually, no, I'm not.
Oh.
Estor Archelander is still the captain. He didn't actually bequeath the captain's role to me. He just said that I will be the next captain.
Oh, I see.
Oh no.
I can control the ship, but any of his orders to the crew will supersede mine.
Alright.
First mate.
More or less, yes.
Can I be? Am I second mate then?
You can be both.
I don't think that's a thing.
No.
I guess that would be second officer? I don't know the hierarchy on ships.
I don't know. You sound more like a cabin boy to me.
Celine is just not looking happy throughout this entire conversation.
I mean, if anyone wants to roll inside on courtesy.
Our relationship is falling apart, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, an insight check on what?
If you want to roll any insight on courtesy. If you're wondering why courtesy seems to be taking this so well, I don't know.
It's because she's made deals like this. She knows how it goes.
Clunker knows exactly what's going on.
You know,
Or thinks he does.
But
You know, since it seems interesting, I've been rolling good.
oh, she's taking she's taking this great. Nothing's wrong. Everything's perfectly fine, under control.
Oh,
You
come
know
on,
what?
freaky.
You know what?
Come
Sure,
on.
why not? Let's see how this goes.
on,
Insight
freaky.
plus 15.
It's a nat one. Maybe she's with. She has murderous tension.
There's something about the situation that has courtesy uncomfortable. She usually maintains that smugness even when things are bad, yet she seems a little too on edge for how quiet everything is.
Oh, interesting. No, fuck it. Let's see if Clunker sees this.
Not bad.
Let's see. How do I word it? Courtesy's flailing. She has no control of this situation. Something horrible is happening in her mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the rest of you guys above game probably haven't realized this, but ghost does not always mean the ghost sheet.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, this is a unique NPC.
Yeah, and legendary Dragon Lord who is famed even among the Dragon Lords themselves for his might and cruelty.
Yeah,
And we're
this is very much not good.
trapped on a boat with it, surrounded by a bunch of specters and shit that bend to his very whim. Yeah. I'll say that because some of you have high intelligence and would probably figure out that, oh yeah, that is really bad. We're in a bad situation.
Celine has 10. She could probably, eventually come around to that, but probably not for a little bit.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
Clunker at 16. He'd work that out very quickly.
Yeah,
And
I got
I
aged
think
by a
with
ghost,
his,
I'm sure.
I think with his position, he realizes how much of a good position he's in.
Celine is wondering how many of these people she fought in the past. She definitely fought Estor at one point.
Alright.
Estor Archelander at one point. She's just wondering how many of the people rowing the oars she tried to kill at some point.
Alright, everyone. Just man your stations. We'll get to Mitros and see how it goes. How about that? Because we're headed there anyway. There's probably a reason for it.
Should we dock farther away from Mitros?
I believe that's Lord Archelander's decision, not ours.
I'm sure he would agree, right? Estor? I mean, yes, Lord Estor.
There will be no response.
Well, if he disagrees, then he'll what was it? Change our routes, but for now, Roland, you can still command the ship. Where did the goddess of wisdom? I forgot her name. Where did she want us to put Ultras?
She wanted you to bring the ship to her.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we have to go there. So Clunky's figured out the situation.
Yeah. And he's figured out, he is in a very good position to infiltrate and to get more information.
You know, his courtesy's playing along saying we should go to Mitros, so maybe an insight to figure out what her plan might be?
Yeah. Come on. 12.
Maybe we'll get help in Mitros.
Yeah. Mitros, there's backup. Mitros, there's...
That's all.
Until then,
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just me, Astro / Clunker filling in the gaps. Mitros, there's help. Mitros, there's backup. We can work things out a little more. We just have to play along.
All right, so
Just be
you guys will travel for another 2 days.
Oh my god, Sylvestra, you're not tired anymore. Alright, Sylvestra, 4 more packs.
Yes, mommy, I will do that. Oh, that's so fucked. Anyways,
My lady, please.
Okay, so...
I'm an old woman.
You guys will... It'll be by the light of the setting sun that your ship will... I'm sorry?
No, I was laughing at it.
What, the light of the setting sun?
No, the thing I just said earlier.
Yeah. It will be by the light of the setting sun that your ship arrives in Mitros. If anybody who is down underneath, when the ship docks, you would notice that all of the specters and the one who is drumming disappear.
Yeah. By the way, Courtesy's been in full, alarm spell creature on watch mode this whole time.
Oh, yeah. When you arrive at Mitros, Queen Valis is waiting for you at the docks, accompanied by her retinue. But before she can greet you, a silver dragon descends from the heavens towards the Ultros. The crowd that has gathered, where it was cheering you, is now absolutely losing their mind.
Oh my god, it's him!
The dragon will pass over the docks, or will pass overhead and land on the... Hey, kitty, what... Ah!
Oh
Fuck you.
no!
Claws its way up your leg. I am here, friend.
She was like kneading my thigh, and I was like, "Hey, kitty!" Ah! And then she just fucking stabbed me.
Yep.
God.
Basilius
So,
is at the top.
If you were
of
like
the
50 pounds heavier, I would just be food to you, wouldn't I?
Could I use Thieves' Cant to like just sign language my way to indicate like
Thieves' Cant is a
fucking help us.
code,
fuck?
not a. It's basically like let's go have
Yeah.
tea with Timmy and the blacksmith. It translates to let's go rob the church or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a code, not a like actual
Alright.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although there is something that could be done. Sylvestra, go see to my documents. Sylvestra disappears. Goes and whispers into the ear of Queen Valis, if possible.
Yeah. What would you like her to say?
Excuse me, Queen Valis, sorry to sneak up on you like this. It's a question from Miss Courtesy. It appears... Shit, well, my brain... It appears Roland has been possessed by Estor Arcalander. It is likely that hostile action may erupt suddenly. Be at the ready.
You will see is like she has this very when she looks kind of surprised when when creature starts talking, but she gets like this look on her face that just very quickly disappears when she says has been possessed by Sparklander.
Yeah.
But other than that, there does not seem to be any real reaction.
Oh, that's good. It's good. We want that.
The dragon passes overhead and lands on the decks. Lands on the docks. King Castus will slide off the back of the dragon and will stand gracefully beside it, approaching you and standing in front of his wife. You are great warriors indeed to have taken command of my ancestors' ship. But the Ultros is a relic from bygone days. To stand against the power of the Titans, we need dragons, not ancient ships. But, I will say, it is quite impressive of you to have found and survived the trials of the ship. No one has been able to do so in 500 years. But, it is not... but, it still pales in comparison to the power of the dragon. And he will, I indicate towards his dragon, which you guys will watch as it will, rear up and roar, giving, a breath, using its breath weapon up into the air. And the crowd is just losing their mind at this point. They're like, yeah, fuck yeah!
Yeah, just the shimmering white mist, because it's a silver, right?
Would you like to... This is Icarus, my wonderful dragon companion.
Is Icarus gonna fly too close to the sun?
Yeah, are its wings made of wax?
None of us say this because that does not exist in this or
Yeah.
Faerun.
He will then, as Queen Valis will kind of push past him, he will frown, get this look of intense anger for a second, and then he'll once again this big smiley face as he will ignore the lot of you, turn his back on you like a quick 180, and then head towards the crowd, and you'll see he's just hyping them up.
Sylvestra will take that moment, that distraction of him suddenly cutting off talking from her doing that, to have Creature deliver the message to him as well.
That's Estor Arcalander is
has possessed Roland. Be at the ready. Violence may break out suddenly. I've already warned Queen Valis as well.
You'll see is he'll twitch, and his hand very surreptitiously like goes towards his sword for a little bit. But then you see is like he shifts the movement to, instead of like putting it on his sword hilt from like, which is like on his back, he'll start rubbing the back of his neck. And you see that like his fingers on his neck are like indenting into his flesh.
Yeah.
He looks like he's very pissed off.
Hey, it's important that we give him this information now.
Let's see. Queen Valis will stand in front of you all, and she will call to the crowd. The city of Mitros needs heroes now more than anything. She'll look at like the ship, kind of like look around, like crane her neck. I'm not certain how you made it to Mitros with no crew, but perhaps we should have brave volunteers. And she'll like head towards she'll indicate towards the crowd, who can crew the ship for you. And many of the, like, you'll get like this massive like surge of people like, yeah, pick me, I'll head on the crew, I'll come with you, you're awesome, you're the heroes of the prophecy, yeah.
Boys, we get followers.
How many of them are like 12 to 17-year-olds with stars in their eyes, just thinking like, I can figure out how to crew a ship?
It's fine, we get to pay them.
There's a group of about 300 people. About 90 of them are below the age of 18.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't asking seriously. I was making the joke that like none of them know what crewing a ship actually is. But
yeah.
It's all starstruck.
Queen, and you'll actually see as a group of people will emerge from the crowd.
Oh no, it's the Sidon worshippers. They're coming to kill us with lightning javelins.
The first person you will see will be
It is
Gyra.
actually Sidon worshippers. God damn it! Wait,
The second person you will see will be
is that a new
Pythor.
art?
Oh, they're here.
Is that Kyra's new art? I don't know.
No, that's just
that's the same
her art. The third person you will see is Versi.
Oh, the seer.
Bro, everyone is here. Is Zinnia here?
Zinnia is not here. The third person you see is
Or
Bullbug.
Oh look, he's
Yo,
alive.
Bulbug!
He is alive.
We see him again.
With the last person you see being Moxena.
Who? Oh, right, this guy. This person.
Every
Decent
time
woman.
you said
No.
like another person's here, I just got infinitely more stressed because it might have been Vulcan and he would have blown my cover.
Pythor will say, yes, you have found the ship. Wonderful. Our journey will be one for the ages.
Oh, you're coming with us?
Wait,
Lord
our
Python.
journey?
Yes, I thought it the least I could do to assist you. Perhaps I can come onto any island you go with. I would not be able to fight anyone who works for Sidon, but perhaps some other island I could join you.
Basilius is over the moon right now.
It sounds like a good
Uh, Bullbug will also Bullbug and Pythor. They're like one arm bro hugging each other. They're like, yeah, let's fucking do this. Bullbug will say, yes, I would like to join you as well. I would wish to fight the honorable heroes of the prophecy. Fight alongside the honorable heroes of the prophecy.
I don't know. the first thing
Help
you
make
said.
your legend.
I don't know.
And
though.
maybe we can have rematch at some point.
Very well.
That makes our mutiny army even more powerful.
Yeah. More along the lines of our fighting Nestor Archelander after we beat the shit out of poor Roland army.
Kyra,
Aren't
see-
you glad you didn't get that offer, Ghost?
you will see as Versi will come up to you all and say, "Well, I have Zinnia running things at the temple for me.
That's what she wrote.
Unfortunately, she did not seem to be particularly happy with how things are going, but things be as it may, I would hope to join you on your journey. Perhaps my magics and ability can help you."
It will serve well. Yes.
You'll see as Kyra looks ashamed, and she's refusing to look at Roland at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
be ashamed,
kinda
Aqua.
Failed at her. God damn it. She kind of failed at her protectorly duties with that.
Well then, perhaps your story. I'm more than happy to continue to write it. If you, glad to see you all again. Glad to see that you're all alive again. Or still.
Despite many terrifying setbacks, we have made it.
Basilius is like, wait, you weren't with us?
I was watching over you. Yes.
Oh.
Then Moxena will come up and she'll say, "Well, I see that you have procured the Ultros. Have you thought about our deal? I have many workers, mostly Minotaurs, who are loyal to me and me alone. I can be quite the helpful ally to you."
Well, the thing you wanted us to assist you with is still on our list of things to do, so if you wish to come along for it, you may.
Very well. I thank you. And Moxena you'll see as she'll pull out like a little red handkerchief out of like the inside of her shirt, and she'll just give it a flourish before stuffing it back into her shirt. And she'll say, "I will have my..." Queen Valis will then come up and she'll interrupt and she'll say, it doesn't give a last name for King Castus. But probably Archelander, actually.
Oh god. I mean, that makes his Dragonlord lineage kind of wimpy then, because he's from the one Dragonlord that was just dick out everywhere across the entire island.
Hey, freaky, but if I am related to Archelander, I have a claim.
I'm pretty sure he's like fucking, Khan. Or Genghis Khan.
Where 15% of the human population is somehow related to him?
Yeah.
God, that dude fucks.
The chafing.
Hey, maybe I'm the more legitimate. Maybe I'm the more legitimate one.
Let's see.
It's not worth much.
Well, all of you, I will have the ship restored and fully stocked, at no expense to you. Water, food, all of those things. We will have the crew sorted out for you. Simply you may head into town and rest for the night. You will see as Roland's eyes will begin to glow yellow, and he'll start to walk into the city. What is everyone's passive perception?
12.
11.
Alright, so Clunker and Celine will both hear him muttering something about whorehouses.
Huh. Clunker will whisper to Kurt to see what he heard.
Well,
Do we stop him?
Kersey will send a message spell to him, to Estor later. If that's what you seek, I do know a way to get you some of the greatest in, well, all of causality, really. Ones that are known across realities for their skill. Even greater than the demigods born of your goddess of lust.
Let's see. He doesn't really seem to respond to your thing. Your
Alright.
message, spell.
Alright, it was worth a try.
Yeah. He already got burned by a deal like that once, remember?
Oh yeah, it was Cytheria.
Yeah, he slit his crew's throats and then had sex with her, and there's still warm blood. He's not doing that again.
Oh.
Hmm.
This one was going to be nowhere near as costly, or so it looks like.
Yeah, he's learned his lessons about deal.
Yeah.
Alright, so now to reduce Roland's gold by 150.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I guess once he's out of
Well,
earshot.
good thing.
So,
Well, good.
go ahead.
Well, good thing I wasn't. Good thing I didn't deal enough damage. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about this like the entire time. You were like, God fucking damn it, why does Roland get everything? I was like, no, you don't want this, dude. You don't want this. Don't, you don't want this.
Even I was thinking that, and I didn't even know this was going to happen, because I'm like, everything about this ship has been fucked and double-edged since we got here. I don't want it.
Also, we did get a fame tier, right, William?
What is the next fame tier?
6.
6.
What is that? What is fame tier 6? Fame tier 6 is, let's see, Many Curious, you have free drink and lodging in Astoria and Metros. Yeah, you guys get fame tier 6.
Woo! Nice. Oop, sorry, Sean. My poor cat. So, once our fine possessed friend is out of earshot, Kersey's going to try and speak to the king and queen and say, alright, what do we do?
The king has left.
The queen Velis, if possible.
Yes.
Alright, what do we do?
She will look and say, Estor may have been a brute, but he was an incredibly clever brute. If he thinks there is a way that it is at all possible for him to lose, he would not fall easily into a trap.
Well, he thinks I'm a mindless robot, so if we ever need to gather information, that's very helpful.
He has bent to my lies and charms rather easily. I've already gotten past him twice.
Yes. Do not attempt to have him take an oath. He will most likely refuse unless that it is overwhelmingly in his favor.
Yes, I tried that just a moment ago. Granted, I did get him to take an oath.
What did you give up in return?
So, there is the treasure of the Dragon Lords. He knows where it is, and he can take me to it with his ship. He merely wanted first pick. That was the oath. Now, I was able to get him to agree to swear this oath in front of my gods, as well as the Fates. In addition, I was able to deny him pick of extraplanar transport items. That in itself...
That must have been the If he denied that, if he allowed that, then it was because he had no interest in it in the first place.
I'm sure.
Otherwise, he would have said no.
I'm sure it was, but that also means he's not so stubborn against them that he would refuse them baseline, even if they sound completely clean and safe. And you see, I'm rather good at making things sound a lot safer than they are. Comes with politics.
Perhaps. But I would keep on your toes around him until you gain a lot more power. He gained his reputation for a reason.
Oh, I'm already sure. I've been terrified on that ship for the last 4 days.
That man brought at least 3 races to extinction.
Well, if I can get
What?
him to agree to a pact with me for one favor, I may be able to bring him to a leash.
He would most likely say no unless you specified the favor.
That is true. Well, the favor I would simply say would be one task that I request, and I will designate that I will not require him to kill anyone. Perhaps that would assist in lowering his guard.
Oh no, he would be very put out by not having to kill anyone.
No, I'm referring to making it not seem like it's going to be the Lutheria incident again. Also, if I make
He very much likes killing people.
It's true, I could say he won't have to kill anyone he likes, would be a better option. And from
Doesn't
there,
have to kill anyone he doesn't want to kill.
and in addition, I'm sure if I request something that seems small, in order to get this, if I ask for something that seems small in order to get this favor, he'll think the favor is going to be small in return. It depends, though.
I do not know, but but like I said, make sure that you get a night's sleep. I have a lot to speak of with you in the morning.
Fair enough.
I need to do some research on ghosts.
What does Courtesy know of ghosts?
Do a religion or arcana check.
Actually, I'll do one as well because I want to see if I know anything about.
Well,
those.
Courtesy, jeez, 25.
Give me a second.
Courtesy knows all about ghosts.
Yeah, a ghost is usually a spirit with unfinished business.
Yeah.
Usually bound to a specific location, creature, or object that had significance to it in life.
So the Ultros, the unfinished business,
Yeah.
probably.
You did see that. Yeah, you did see that he he didn't really die. It's just that he got so fucked up that there was literally no physical form left to him.
Yeah, he was a persisting spirit.
Yeah. His wounds did, when he got his arm cut off or his head cut off, he still didn't die. Just remained as a ghost, and eventually he just sustained so much damage that there was nothing left, no physical form left of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best way to get rid of a ghost is to resolve its unfinished business.
Yeah. What about ways to unpossess? I think it was protection from evil and good, but... Or was it remove curse? One of those ends the possession.
Let's see.
We could also catch him in a magic circle.
You could, yes. Let's see. You would have realized that the possession was rather strange. Because most of the time whoever is possessed has a chance to like fight off the possession.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have noticed that with Archelander, it was immediate.
Mm.
Roland did not fight back in the slightest, and didn't even seem to realize he had been possessed either of the times that he was.
It was probably from taking the oath.
Yeah. So normally that would work, but the fact that Roland swore the oath, something that only Archelander could release him from, probably very much complicates things.
So we'd probably have to...
You would have to kill Roland.
Yeah, that's not too much to deal with, but
Uh,
we would have to probably set up Private Sanctum with a magic circle in it and get him to cross the magic circle, because you can choose inward or outward. If you do inward, he'll be able to walk in, but not out. And the Private Sanctum will prevent any teleportation or planar travel. We have none of these things. We can't do this, but it's a fun
nope,
idea.
not yet. Oh yeah, Warden Kyan's Private Sanctum.
Yep.
That shit's rough, man.
Yeah.
You're not getting that for a while.
Yeah, it's like a 4th level spell, if I remember.
Yep, Private Sanctum is 4th level, and Magic Circle is 5th, I believe.
Magic Circle's 3rd.
Oh yeah, it is. What was I thinking? I was thinking of teleportation.
I don't know.
But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Mitros, there we go. I forgot. I've had us on the fucking boat for that whole time.
Freaky knowing every fucking spell in the game off the top of his head.
But yeah, you guys will spend the night in Mitros.
Hey, William.
Yes.
How much to construct a well? Not a well. I mean a fountain. Fountain.
A fountain?
Yes.
That depends. Like, how big? Where do you want it constructed? Like, what kind of artwork? What do you want the materials to be made out of? Do you want it to be like a bird bath-esque fountain, or do you want it to be like the jets that in Las Vegas kind of fountain?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that they usually put in like town centers. Basically, I just want to do something like Fountain of Astur is one of the great prophecy. Then people put gold in there for their wishes and shit, and I'll hire someone to take it.
Wow. It'd be copper, not gold, but wow.
Yeah,
Well,
it would be copper most likely. Alright, so
It's gonna take you decades to return that investment.
Oh.
I mean, he's got decades now. Thanks to you, Freaky.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's got an additional 4 years until someone kills him. I'm running this game. You know that's gonna happen.
At some point, yeah.
What are you talking about? We're the heroes of the prophecy. We can't die.
And I'm the GM, bitch.
Ghost, you and I should know that better than anyone in this game.
Would you like to make another pact?
I don't have another soul.
You can get more souls.
Fuck off. Unless, like, Corsi says something like, hey, you can just trade off other people instead of yourself. He wouldn't have done.
She did say it doesn't need to be your soul.
Shit. Okay. Well, as Basilius will just ask, hey, since slaves are, oh god, I hate this. Slaves are bound to us by oath. Can I just take that to you?
What?
If you own the slave's soul, and it's if you own the slave's soul, and you can get them to agree willingly, then yes, you can.
This is just Corral all over again.
Yeah. Note, most people who find their way into slavery are probably rather pallid to begin with, though, so they won't be worth very much.
I'll think about that later. It's fine. For now, I don't want to think about it.
Basilius, you would know that the slave market is almost exclusively Minotaurs.
Which is acceptable. It's just...
Which might mean they're strong.
There's a lot of like fake creatures like satyrs and centaurs and nymphs and stuff, but it's mostly like 80% Minotaurs.
I wonder why. It's probably because like there's a fucking horde of them over north.
So yeah, Ghost, I should probably inform you. Like, Minotaur, like, a slave is probably like CR0 or like 1/2 at most. That's not going to be worth very much in a pact.
Bullbug was pretty strong.
Yeah, he'd be worth a good bit, but I'm just saying, you'd be spending a lot of money if you wanted a good one that you could...
We'll worry about that later,
Yeah.
but fountain.
A Minotaur is... Ooh, damn, CR3. Let's see. Word of your imminent arrival or departure has spread quickly. The provisioning of your legendary ship did not go unnoticed. A sizable crowd of onlookers has gathered to see you off, and 2 figures of note have also come to speak with you, the king and queen of the city.
Oh, good.
Let's see. The king of Castus is mounted on the back of his silver dragon, watching you with narrowed eyes. I wish you well on your journey. Take care that you do not invite new troubles upon my city.
Oh, did we just, like, time skip just now?
Yes, this is the next morning.
Okay.
With that, the king spurs his dragon and flies away towards the palace. Queen Valis arrives in her chariot. She climbs down and glides towards you with divine poise. The ship is fully stocked.
Oh wait, no, Valis is the one Courtesy's going to want to talk to anyway. She's one of the gods.
Yes. Let's see. While her attendants run before her, laying several baskets at your feet. Heroes of the prophecy, I bring you gifts from the city of Mitros. And I have come to give you my blessing, but I must speak with you privately before you embark.
That sounds wonderful. I wished to speak with you as well.
And the goat and the gifts will be 4 goats.
4 goats, Ghost.
Shut the fuck up, man. I don't want to get attached to these guys again.
Cherry Poppins.
Bro.
There will also be 2 white cows.
Useful.
Male and female, or just asking?
Probably 2 female cows for the trip.
Yeah.
For milking.
Damn.
They're actually sacrificial.
Oh!
These are some of the ones that are bred to be sacrificed.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit!
It's those.
So yeah, these 2 cows are probably worth about $1,000 each.
Oh,
They're
these
bred
fuckers.
to be burned alive.
Are these for us, or like...
They're for us.
There'll be a quiver of 10 plus 1 arrows.
But if we sell the cows, it'll probably be like dishonorable or some shit.
It would be, yeah.
There will be 6 potions of healing.
Ooh. Yeah, never huck a gift from a noble or royal.
No, these are just from the city.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, the goats and cows are from the farmers. The arrows are from the centurions. There will be 6 potions of healing, 4 potions of climbing, and 4 potions of resistance from the academy.
Hot damn. Oh, also, it is so they are using Roman ranks, not Greek ones.
Yes.
But it's Bronze Age. What the fuck?
I'm sure someone will do the math on the potion distribution, but Are you guys gonna sell the like Dragon Lord coin, the one that's worth like 5,000
No.
gold and basically useless to me because I can already speak Draconic?
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I'll feel guilty if you guys don't do it.
One more, I have to-
Queen Valis will then hand you a strange device.
Identify that device.
As you know, the Cerulean Gulf and the Forgotten Sea are vast and harbor many dangers. Some of your destinations may even vanish and shift by the workings of capricious primal powers. This is what is known as the Antikythera, a cunning device. It utilizes both magical and mechanical ingenuity to chart a safe path across the ocean. Every island is attuned to a particular constellation in the night sky. By selecting a constellation on the device, you may chart a course to its associated island. Unfortunately, by the time it had gotten to me, one of the gears was stolen. Until it is replaced, you will not be able to navigate into the Forgotten Sea. I believe that the Order of Sidon is responsible for the theft. In which case, it is most certain that Gaius has the piece. He departed yesterday for the Order's headquarters on the island of Yonder.
Wonderful. I wish you had
That
told us
mother-
this earlier, as we possibly could have assassinated him within the borders.
No, he left early yesterday.
No, I'm
Hours
saying,
before you got in the city.
no, I'm saying when we first got to the city.
I only got this recently.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Yes. Now, let's see. It can be modified. She's looking directly at you, for courtesy.
Courtesy.
Courtesy, yes. If you can find a Yegan Smith, you might be able to use it to find a way beyond the Forgotten Sea.
One moment. Oh god.
Guys, we have crewmates now. One of us is an imposter. It's probably Roland.
She'll then look over to Roland. I believe that you will restore order and glory to the Dragon Lords. The proper Dragon Lords. But first, you must recover the fortress of the Dragon Lords. It can be found in the possession of a dragon in the Garden of Helios.
Oh, look at that. There's a dragon that can be bound to us, but oh no, I don't have the spell or a crown.
She will nod at you all and she'll say, "Now, listen carefully, all of you. I have been keeping track of everything in the... I have been keeping track of the... I've been keeping track of the Oath of Peace, and it is set to expire in 60 days. Should you not deal with Lutheria and Sidon in that amount of time, then all will be lost."
Do we have any lead on how to do that yet, guys? This is me speaking as Ghost.
No? All I can think of is like find a way to get Kintame to get mad at him.
We're level 6.
Yeah.
Hey, William, I think this is a good checkpoint, right, Will?
A checkpoint.
Versi will say, as long as your prophecies are fulfilled, then you have no reason to fear. Follow your destinies, and everything shall be well.
Oh well. Queen Valis.
Yes,
May I speak to you in private for a moment?
very well. Oh, and Lorace is there as well.
Of course he is. Oh, Clunker, my sweet, beautiful friend, why? Why have you not spoken? Why do you not look me in the eye? Have you been sundered by some dastardly being? Stolen away? But, yeah, Courtesy wants to speak to Queen Valis.
Very well.
I think I might have to turn in.
Astro Jumping Jacks.
Alright, so, what would you like to speak with her about?
Well, it's time to do the same thing that was done with Pythor, which is, Queen Valis, I have not really had much time, nor have I gotten a good read on your sensibilities before this time. And even then, I didn't have time when I did. It's been a mess. There's something I need to discuss with you.
And that would be?
My appearance here in this world and what that could mean for forces beyond it. So, you know what, I'm not going to do this to you again.
Yes.
Percy explains what the Base 2 are, the Blood War, and, you know, the Hell's position in fighting the Blood War, and how Courtesy getting here is a sign that the Abyss could come seeping in fairly soon. So basically, she's giving her the whole shtick about allying with the Hells for the protection of Thylia.
She will tell you that, that is a thing that, as the Oath of Peace is only going to be in 60 days, that is a situation that can wait.
Oh yeah,
until that is.
She's not rushing it. She's just saying,
Yes.
like, can you allow assistance? She's trying to set that precedent here. This isn't like, oh, it's going to happen right now, you need to build battlements. This is basically a question of, will you allow within your lands infernal assistance? That's the best way to put it. The same thing that was happening with Pythor.
She will say that it is a thing that, should you manage to fulfill your prophecies, that she would be willing to speak of, but she will reserve the right to, say, get the hell out of my city.
That is perfectly fine. I merely wish to speak to you about it because it is a threat,
Yes.
and is one that could come crashing through, well, any day.
Yes, save Thylia, and then we may speak. I will. Of the islands, I would recommend the island of the Golden Heart. That is
Save
the.
Thylia. We can talk about saving Thylia again.
I'm sorry.
Save Thylia, and then we can talk about saving Thylia again.
Yeah, basically. We will speak. The island of the Golden Heart, with the constellation of the Heart. That is where you will find that is where you will find Thylia's tree, where you may speak with her. Oh, and Vulcan has asked me to give you a few things. My father is such an inconsiderate dwarf, and
He's busy.
she will. I'm sorry.
He's busy. He can't come running over here to give it to us himself.
She will hand you an amulet of health, a
Ooh.
lantern of revealing,
Oh.
and a cloak of protection.
Oh. Didn't order a cloak of protection, did I?
Damn, bro.
That's mine.
Oh.
Cloak of
Kirsten
protection.
puts it on. Ah, it's so beautiful. No.
Let's see, and here is this.
I'd imagine Clunker's there or nearby.
God, okay, so this thing.
Hey guys, can we go to Scorpion Island with this?
You could, yes.
Man, maybe we do that later, cause
Yeah.
story stuff, side quest. We have a lot of side quests.
We should
Hang
probably
on,
wait until after the Oath of Peace debacle is dealt with, because we have 60 days.
Yeah.
Let's
That's why
see.
Basilius, nor Basilius or Astor is pushing that.
I believe Roland actually would want to go to Scorpion Island, because that is part of his thing. That
was
is
his
part
thing?
of that is part of his prophecy. One second. I'm trying to figure
Testing.
out. Yes. What's up? Yes. Guest.
Uh-oh. We've
Yeah,
lost
I was
Ghost.
like, there, sorry. Did you hear like my question?
What?
Did you hear my question?
I did not.
No, we heard you say testing.
Why was comical?
Oh, I believe it is part of his.
What?
It's part of his prophecy.
I think
Like
Astor's
to
losing
do
it.
what?
Oh wait, no, that's part of. That's part of your prophecy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Versi did say that like your prophecy is like how you go on to do the thing.
So yeah, might go to that first. Then in that case, yeah. As Basilius would like to suggest, like, if we are rushing to saving this whole continent with by fulfilling our prophecy, then finishing my prophecy would be helpful.
A world of Thylia.
I'm not sure if I want. Actually, no, I
Right.
don't. Wait, is Roland around?
Yes.
I am a slave. I am Robo Slave.
By the way,
Robo
Ghost.
slave.
Oh no!
By the way, Ghost.
Wait, did I just
Okay.
let her back? Actually,
I'm sorry. Yes, I was actually just about to say that.
yeah.
Your father is actually there.
Daddy?
Shit, Basilius, well, he's in the ship. Estor is the one who's traveling.
Peace.
Estor would try his best to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He will go up to the ship and he will start asking, where is Estor or Basilius or whichever one he decides to call himself today.
The puppet?
No, like his son.
Oh.
Where is Estor or Basilius or whichever one he's decided to call himself today.
Wait, his father's on the boat right now, or he's on that island?
Dad, it's a.
Yeah, he's
It's
on the
not-
boat. Like he
Oh.
came, he was in town, but now he's on the boat. Like,
Dad,
he's
it's
like,
not a
son,
phase,
where the
it's a
hell are
mental
you?
illness.
If he's in the boat, then Basilius would go ahead and talk. Hello.
Hello,
You
son.
must be. Yes, you must be Darius' father. Yeah,
You must be what?
you must be Darius, cause he only knows him by like memories, and this personality hasn't really talked to him.
He'll say, hang on. So yeah, you will see as he will, like, he'll indicate towards you that he wishes to speak with you in secret. Or in private, rather.
Oh, that sounds like something for courtesy to intrude upon.
Shut the fuck up, man. Oh.
Get that lantern of revealing.
I did have it, but that's more
yes.
like courtesy has the lantern of revealing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to plot against the party now. Goodbye, people.
Creature follows them.
Hey, Astro, you want to get in on that?
I don't. Well,
Do you mind if
knows
Astro hears about this?
Well, in like voice chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the three of us go to secrets, or do we just do it right here?
If we go to secrets, I'm not sure Astro's going to be awake when we come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be asleep.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to... Yeah, he will lead you across, like, towards a somewhat empty portion of the dock, and he'll say, well, he like looks at your form, and he says, I never wanted this for you. When I had performed my task for Lord Pythor, and he had lifted the curse upon your mother's blood, I was happy. Then she passed away with your sister's birth, and then your curse grew too much. Your sister told me you asked of the fallen Asimar, yes?
Yes, Astor sent that message. He's looking somewhere. He's somewhere in the town looking for that.
He's like looking like slightly disdainfully at you with like this, he said, like 1-2 nonsense.
Yeah.
I'd honestly hoped that you would not find out, but every single one of your mother's line were fallen Asimar. cursed by the Titans after the Titans cursed out her bloodline. The reason you don't remember is mostly because you were young, but also because of the blessings of the gods, or the work of the gods. We didn't want the events of the Fallen to follow you, but it happened anyways.
Yeah,
You ask about a curse. There's been one upon you and all of your ancestors for 500 years.
So, what you're saying is the way you tried, the way you cleansed my curse was by having eternal servitude to Pythor?
I served Pythor and did a great service for him once. A service which allowed him to... I don't know if he broke the curse or simply subdued it. But when it got to be too much, it seems like it fragmented. One of you who was the fallen, and one of you who was the non-fallen. We share the same body, of course, that of a fallen, but... And he just kind of looks over towards the ocean. I had hoped that it had been resolved. Obviously, I was wrong.
Well, yeah, um, Basilius is out of words. This is probably like one of the few times I met him. But, well, as you might know, I am also trying to do a great deed for Pythor now to, hopefully break the curse the same way you did. And, well, Astor,
I did not break the curse. I simply delayed it for a few years.
Huh. Maybe that's why Astor tried to seek other means than service to the gods. He's actually trying to break the oath, break the curse. Darius, or father, what was, mother's last name? Or before you two got married?
Give me a second. One second, please. My fucking foot.
That was a deep stab from your kitten there.
No, I'm just like stretching my leg out. I was kind of, let's see, because I was like, I had my like foot underneath my chair, like standing on like the balls of my feet with my toes. So I just like kicked my foot forward, so it's in front of me now. And now it's he will tell you that Let's see. Let's see. He will tell you that her name was Phobos.
You type
Oh
that.
no, the Phobos anomaly.
Oh.
Does she have a brother named Deimos?
No, but she had no, but there was a Cosmo Phobos
Well, okay.
and a Rezon Phobos.
William, we're overcomplicating the reference.
I don't get the reference.
The moons of Mars.
Uh,
In particular, the events that Doom take place.
okay.
Yeah, on a
Okay.
base on it,
But yeah, his name is Phobos, or her name was Phobos.
Oh no, mother was a male. But
You're a
does
butt
that
baby.
name hold any significance?
Do a history
Besides-
check.
Besides that name being my mother's name, does that?
Do a history check, please. Celine actually might know. Oh no, Celine's not there. Celine does know who that is. You know that Phobos was one of the Dragon Lords.
Let's go.
In fact, the one named Cosmo Phobos actually succeeded Xander as the leader.
Let's go.
And now goes to
Cos-
say he got nothing this session.
No, what are you talking about? I never said that.
Yep, Cosmo. Let's see.
Do you have a handout of the Dragon Lord? Can I see it?
I do not.
Oh. For some reason, I never remembered her to hold such a significant name. That's what Silly's talking about.
He will simply nod and say, "We had hoped that with your condition being what we thought was cured, giving you a new name would be a new beginning."
Certainly. Well, it's good to be hopeful. Okay. Oh. So is that all?
Is that all you wish to speak of?
I honestly don't need to speak of all this time. I just.
You'll see as he will, like, he's got a little box, and, like, he'll open it up and, like, offer it to you, and you'll see it's, like, full of various fruits. Like strawberries, blueberries, like, grapes, things like that, and he'll say, eat, you look a little pale.
Through a lot. This drained the blood out of me.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I've been through a lot, drained the blood out of me.
You'll see like he'll like look at the hole in your chest and he'll say, "You're
Oh,
not in too much danger out there, are you? Your sister, by the way, she said she would like you to visit her. She wanted me to tell you she is with child."
You're gonna be an
wait, what?
uncle.
Wait.
You're gonna be an
Hold on.
uncle's.
Damn. Wait, I thought she was like 18 or 19 or.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we're
okay.
in fucking Greco-Roman time.
Right.
I'm surprised
Greece,
she's not
right,
12.
fuck. Shit, why don't I have a wife? God. Okay.
I'm surprised,
Mm.
actually, considering your character's age. You're wasting
No,
away.
you know what he's been. Oh, fuck you.
You won't be ripe anymore soon.
I mean, I'm always ripe. I'm prophecy's hero.
Woman
Many
wants to
ladies love
marry
me.
an old man.
From what I understand, she is 21 years of age.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't remember. I don't remember the specifics at this point. At this very moment. Yeah.
Yeah. He tells you that she is with child. And he'll just look at you and he'll say he'll actually give you like the box of berries and he'll say, stay safe out there, son. I don't know about all this hero of prophecy business, but you are my son, and I do love you.
Oh, Dad!
William,
Yes.
you saying that to me, it's a little too close there, but
I don't think his
Oh,
father has
no.
ever said that to him. Not the words. I don't know if he's proved it or not, but...
Oh, that's harsh.
That hits a little too close.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, guys.
Basilis would like to say, like, oh, yeah, congratulations about that. I'll make sure he's, tell her, that I said that. And, about this hole, it's, you know.
This hole in my chest that goes all the way through that is seeping sickly black or sickly yellow mist.
It's just a little quirky thing I have.
Quirky thing.
Yeah, this hole, it's, you know.
He kind of like ducks down and just like sees that it goes all the way through you, and he just gets this intense look of worry on his face as he looks up at you and then back down. He just has this worried grimace. Well, if you say so, but I would like you to not get another one, if that is at all possible. Oh, and do come back at some point. I'm certain that your nephew would like to meet you. Or niece, perhaps. We don't know yet.
I hope I don't come back, but I hope the real Astor that you know comes back.
He will nod. He'll pull you into like this tight hug. And then he'll and as he does it, like he claps you on like the shoulder and gives you a firm grip. And then he'll let you go, nod, and walk away.
I've never been hugged by my father.
That is very sad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a thing with Asian parents. Very rarely do the fathers get any kind of close to their kids. So Ghost probably had stronger father moments with you just now than he ever has.
I'm gonna be out for like an hour. You can do someplace.
Let's see.
Was I laggy then?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah. What did you say?
I said I'm gonna be out for an hour. You guys do something.
Hang on. But as you go back, this Queen Valis will say, "You have but 2 short months before the Oath of Peace comes to an end. 60 days to confront Sidon at his towers at Praxis, and Lutheria on her throne in the Nether Sea. If you cannot renew the Oath of Peace in that time, then I fear to think of what will befall the city. The armies of the Titans will slaughter the people of Mitros and soak the land in blood. The Titans are weaker now than they were in the first war. You would be wise to gather what power you can on the journey. With the right weapons and knowledge, perhaps you could even challenge them directly and destroy them for good."
So how much are rations again in this place?
Silver.
Yeah, it's
okay.
just silver.
Yeah.
They'd probably let you have up to like 20 or 30 for free. You are the hero of prophecy after all.
Yeah, we do have the Horn of Belmitron, so...
Yeah.
I'll take 20 rations for free.
Okay.
And also, can I do can I set up like a bidding war on like the Dragon Lord coin?
Do a persuasion check, please.
With advantage or no?
I'm gonna say no.
Pretty good.
17. All right. So.
The original price is 5,000, right?
Yeah. Let's see. With this.
Which is it's a very rare item actually. I don't know. That's
you are a hero of prophecy. You did some pretty good shit. You've got a pretty respectable tier level. I'd say you could pull about 8,000 gold from it.
No, but very rare, 50,000.
Up to 50,000.
Ah.
Up to 20,000 actually. It's wait, hang on. A rare is between 500 and 5,000, and a very rare is between between 5,000 and I think 30,000 actually.
Oh, but actually, we do have like that party thing, like with the nobles. Maybe I could bid it instead of this fucking of people work people. Or is it like too far gone, William?
You could do it at any point, but I don't know if you want to wait for the next party to occur.
Yeah, but yeah.
I wonder if Courtesy can pull a Bell Tarath.
If she can what?
Pull a Bell Tarath. It was an ancient city in the Faerun setting, where like an incredibly large number of people just started doing infernal like rituals and mass sacrifices and things like that to be given a bunch of infernal power for a coming horde that would wipe them out. They won that war. That's where a lot of the tieflings of Faerun come from.
Interesting. That's like Kalimshan.
That was it. Yeah.
Fucking genies and devils had a war there. Had a lot of skirmishes. That's why half the population is Genasi, and like a third is tieflings.
You know, that might be a good backup if the Oath of Peace fails and we're not ready. Just I do know another way.
Valis will tell you. I believe that with the Kythera, anti-Kythera, the journey between islands will take 3 days. But if you have something that you could use to go faster, such as magics, perhaps something that could affect the water or the wind, you could use that to assist you.
Looks at spell list. Well, setting the
Yeah,
sails
can I
on
enlarge?
fire.
Can I enlarge, reduce the ship?
I technically that doesn't do anything for its travel speed. So like anything like a gust of wind or tidal wave or like I don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Well, sadly, I'm not Kale.
Let's see.
But yeah, William, since can I retcon the betting thing? Or is it too far? Because Basilius would have waited for the parties to get a better price. As a good
All right, yeah,
intelligence.
you can go ahead and like drop the 8,000 then.
What is he selling?
Yeah.
Because I missed that.
The Dragon Lord coin.
Oh, I see, and it's doing a bidding.
He did say he didn't want to actually though. So
I mean,
let's see.
Might be a good bet, but
yeah, he says he wants to wait for the rich people party that Moxena promised.
oh yeah.
Also, William.
Yes.
Can I maybe roll something to know like why did they make this coin, or is it? Like,
I think it's a badge of station.
Yeah, Courtesy already spoke Draconic as well, so.
Yeah.
Same.
Let's see.
But hers was more for hunting dragon cultists, so. It's filthy Tiamat worshippers.
And let's see, treasures. Burnished Dragonlord coins.
Astro, wake up.
Yeah, I do believe that it is just a station. Or it is like actual coins, I think. I think it's kind of like John Wick, because if you remember, the Lich made you guys give him a Dragonlord coin.
Yeah. Like they're actually.
So they're not very common, but they can be used for certain things.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another thing in this module for you to actually use them for, but Roland. Let's see. What would you guys like to do? Where would you guys like to go?
Well, I'd like to figure out what the fuck to do about poor Roland, but so let's see. The things we need to do. So Lady of Coins can be a useful ally if we could do her quest.
Yes. Doing her quest would also help with Celine's quest, because Celine told you that the person who holds who is currently the false queen has something of hers.
Right.
Wait, did she say like it's part of her prophecy then?
Yes. No, she just said she has something of hers, but you could probably infer.
The treasure could be useful.
Let's see. Your first thing is Isle of Yonder for the gear. Your second option is the Amazon Island for Moxena and Celine. Your third is the Scorpion Island for Basilius. Fourth is the Fourth is Comical's Island, the Garden of Helios, but you guys can't actually get there yet because you need the gear.
Where is the Garden of Helios?
Garden of Helios for Comical. Kent.
Guys, maybe we should hold a meeting like in the ship with
Astra, are you there?
Oh.
Let's see. 5 is the Island of the Fates for Astra, or for Clunker. 6 is the Dragon Lord Horde for Courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
But Estor Arcalander will say you will most likely require more power because that is in the Nether Sea, which is a very dangerous place.
Right.
Kent's maid might be there or something. I don't know.
6. Let's see. Amazon out of yonder for the gear, Moxana and Celine. Oh yeah. 7 is Heart's Island. For Tree of Thylia.
And what is Courtesy's thing? Her mission?
I guess it's get the treasure right now. She's supposed to also be gathering a following, but I've really not had time.
There is 150 people on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like prophecy mission, though.
Yes.
Yeah, get the treasure, gather a following, establish the Hell's relations with Thylia, then get the fuck out.
Oh, because your thing is a custom one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very similar to, was it Lost One?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's very similar to Lost One.
It's the Lost One with extra steps.
Celine. Let's see. Heart Island does sound like a good one for Celine.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see the full map? Oh, actually, no. I can just see the handout.
Yes.
I think everyone's fallen apart at the seams. Oh, there it is.
Who's falling apart? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Astro's asleep.
No, he just rolled. Like, he literally rolled like less than a minute ago. He rolled a D7.
Fuck, I've been muted this whole time.
Why did you roll a D7?
God damn it.
You fucking doofus.
Yeah, I did fall asleep. Ghost woke me up, and I forgot I was muted.
That's funny.
So,
Doofus.
yeah, if Roland is still here, Clunker's acting robo-slave.
That's gonna get really annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, don't worry, Courtesy's
Clunker.
ordering him around. He has things to do.
Yeah.
Clunker, what is your goal in life? What do you pursue?
I pursue to serve. My goal is to serve.
Slave by heart.
Clunker, do the thing that you do every day, all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
He starts to do the robot.
No, he says, Clunky, then falls
Yeah.
over.
Clunky.
Very good.
I don't see any of the like Scorpion Islands, Heart something island on the.
It's the constellations. The constellations take you there.
Okay.
So there's like the Queen, the Chariot, the Twins. Let's see. Give me a second.
Like a whole different planet.
An island, yeah.
Oh no, there's only 100 people, not 160 or 150. Yeah, so 100 people.
Goddamn. We still got a good number of people.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't realize this campaign is gonna lead us to becoming a pirate.
I mean, I don't know about pirates.
Yeah, you know, what was it? What was? Shit, I forgot the name.
Oh god, I know what courtesy can do.
My mom.
What? Dude, she could fuck your mom? So-
I just
Fuck your mom
sensed
and your
it.
dad at the same
I
time.
just sensed an opportunity of it going there. So
I mean, she doesn't
Oh
really roll that
god.
way.
Nah.
Courtesy
Much to
doesn't-
Celine's disappointment.
Yeah, she doesn't roll the fuck your mom way.
Oh.
Ground pound.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she won't ground pound your mother.
No,
She'll
my
ground pound
backup might. You know, it's that old Greco-Roman way. You know,
Oh yeah.
one sex is for making the next generation, the other sex is for fun.
Oh yeah. Okay, so which one would you guys like to go to? There is, let's see.
No.
well, maybe we should hold a meeting, guys. Like we're roleplay. Maybe the NPCs have something to say.
Maybe, but I don't think that's gonna help. So, God of Yonder, we can't get to that one because that one's fucked in the Nether Sea.
No, that the island of Yonder is the one with the island of Yonder is in the place. It's in the Cerulean Gulf.
Oh. Wait, which one was the Isle of Yonder? Wasn't that the...
That's the one with
Oh.
the Order of Sidon on it. That's the one
Yeah.
with the gear.
Yeah, I just realized my stupid brain's thinking gear like adventuring gear, and like, oh, that must mean the treasure.
I also thought of that.
Yeah, you know what?
Hmm.
Can we have a 5-minute break? I gotta piss and my brain is in 5 different places.
Let's get a break. Let's have a break.
Yes, please.
Astro,
Alright.
you don't fucking dare to sleep.
Mm.
Astro, get a cookie. We're good.
There aren't any cookies in the house. There's
Eat a
literally
Snicker.
no sugar. If there was any sugar,
Eat it.
I'd be
How about
stuffing
I-
my face.
How about I tell you about the various desserts I have planned?
No, that would be painful.
I have a
Speaking
nice,
of-
lovely watermelon pudding. I'm gonna have it so that it's like a little it's a little bit like Jello, but it's like watermelon. You get a watermelon and you blend it into a liquid. Then you strain it so that it's just a liquid. And then you do certain things to it, and then you put it in a cup with a few watermelon chunks, and you cool it for a couple hours, and it becomes like a nice thick little pudding. And then you get some mint extract, and you make a nice little mint, a nice lovely little mint whipped cream, and you put it on top of that.
Oh.
And then you take a few dark chocolate shavings, and you just spread that on top. That way, it looks like you get the nice lovely red for the watermelon, you get the lovely green for the rind, and you get the little dark bits for the seeds.
This is child bullying.
And then I was thinking a nice, lovely strawberry bread. like a banana bread, but with strawberries.
No.
I'm just bullying Astro. I'll stop if you want me to.
Just like the stop, he's already dead.
I'll stop if you actually want me
It's
to.
fine, it's fine.
My fridge, everything in it smells like durian, and it's pretty great.
Yeah, that's how that works. It's an enclosed space. But
it's not that bad.
but I was thinking like having two like half-inch thick slices, one shingling the other, and then get like a nice blueberry whipped cream on top of that,
Ooh.
and then a nice strawberry compote on top of that. Another dessert I was thinking of was like a nice mango panna cotta.
Mm.
Panna cotta?
Yeah.
It is an Italian dessert, which is kind of like a flan. It's made with sweetened cream and thickened with gelatin.
Ooh.
Let's see.
You know, I wish I had some sort of candy or something to get me going.
Here you go, Astro. A nice mango panna cotta.
Oh. Good.
Let's see. And then here. Let's see. Here is a nice watermelon pudding.
William, why are you such a chef?
Because I like cooking.
Ooh.
It's Sicilian.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Napoleon was Sicilian.
Napoleon was French.
He was Sicily.
Excuse me. I think he was actually born in he was actually born on an island like a couple months after it became a part of France, so he was almost not French.
Born on an island, died on an island.
Yeah.
Shit, no, I'm not sure if it's Sicily or not.
No, that's Sicily is a part of Italy.
Yeah. Which makes me unsure, because I don't think they have ever taken that place.
No, I don't believe so. Ooh, and maybe a nice pina colada pie. Let's see, pina colada pie. Interesting. A nice meringue, maybe.
Ooh, meringue's good.
But yeah, I actually made a nice s'mores dip.
Ooh, yeah.
I got like a nice little. I got a nice iron skillet. I mixed a little bit of. I mixed a bag of chocolate of milk chocolate chips with a little bit of milk, and melted that. And then on top of that, I put the milk chocolate in the bottom of the iron pan, and then I put marshmallows on top. And then I stuck that in the oven for 5 minutes. It was really good. We used so it got like all nice and like toasty brown on top. I actually made 2 sets. I actually made 4. I did 2 with just chocolate chips and 2 with the chocolate chip milk mixture. And I put 1 of each in the oven and 1 of each in the salamander. The salamander, less than a minute it burned. It was rough. But some people like their marshmallows like that. Some people like burned marshmallows.
Oh, I was thinking the chocolate burned, and I was thinking that.
No, the marshmallows.
Fucking nasty.
No, the marshmallows were on top of the chocolate.
Burnt chocolate is the worst.
I'm back.
Oh yeah, burnt chocolate is terrible.
Yeah. For the longest time, I did not understand, like, how... I didn't understand, like, if you put a thing of chocolate in the microwave, it will burn quickly. Very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some things do that.
And so I was just like, why does my chocolate taste so bad? And I was like, oh wait, I fucking burned it.
Yeah, and then I had and then I took like those dippers, and then I had those. I had vanilla, like those lasagna looking things where it's like wafer cream, wafer cream, wafer cream.
Oh yeah.
I had
Brilliant.
a thing of those. I had Nilla wafers. I had honey graham crackers, and I had cinnamon graham crackers.
Oh fuck.
I'm just torturing Astro with the desserts I've made, freaky.
I heard.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear the whole thing?
I heard part of it.
Oh yeah.
I feel like shit.
Oh no.
You probably just took a shit.
No, I have a cold. And I was getting over it, but it's coming back again.
Oh no.
Get some fucking sleep, you
I can't.
dumbass. Oh.
I have to go to work at 6 a.m.
You just
Oh,
like
no.
call out of work, or what was it called?
No, I missed today already. And also, if I
Alright.
call in sick, the COVID scare will make sure I don't work again for at least 2 weeks, and I can't fucking afford that.
Alright, well. I think it might be beneficial to end the session a little early. Everybody, you do get to level up.
What?
Yo!
Oh fuck yeah.
What?
Do know that the next level will probably take a good amount of time.
No, it won't. I have bribe money now.
Not enough for me.
I can.
I ain't some cheap whore. You gotta wine and dine me, bitch.
Huh.
Damn. Yeah, to be fair, I looked at the supermarket brisket. That was like slices of brisket was too expensive for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
brisket's expensive.
Brisket's an expensive one, yeah.
No, it was like they sold them in like slices of bacon thing.
Yeah, it's still an expensive meat.
Well, there was no other like beef things in there.
Alright,
Well, actually,
so I'm gonna put in planning and shopping everywhere you can go without the gear. There you go.
Alright.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Alright,
Astro.
Good afternoon.
Good night.
Oh, I get an ability score increase.
What? Why?
Let's see.
Level 4.
Well, wait. I thought it was like the ability score increases. Like,
I'm multi-classed.
no, it's like a
And
universal
here
thing.
is the things.
No.
Nope.
It's tough.
It's per class. Celine finally has magic punchies. Yay.
Yay. There's something I was gonna do.
Now I can multi-class to Warlock,
You could, yes.
but I'm not fucking.
Oh my
going.
god, I have Shadow Step now. Nice.
Ghost realizing
What?
he has a new class option.
Ooh, and I have 45 feet of movement now too. 6th level is
Yeah,
a
it's
good
very
level
easy.
for me.
It's very easy to become a Warlock. I don't know what people are scared of magic for.
I mean, it's
All it takes is your immortal soul.
Sometimes. Depends on the pact.
Yeah. I have a piece of art that I got
Uh-huh.
that I think Boxtrots is gonna love.
Well, we'll find out on Saturday.
If
You mean
he's
tomorrow?
alive.
Yeah?
Oh, it hasn't finished yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it will. Let's see.
What do I do about... do I take the feed, or...
Take the martial adept feat.
That's useless.
Take my soul
I already did.
away.
Take the skill
Yeah.
feat.
I considered it.
Take the chef feat.
I can't think straight.
Yeah. Alright, go to bed, Freaky. Level up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yo, I have 4th level spells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
good night,
goodbye,
Freaky.
people.
Go to bed.
I don't even have third.
Yeah. I don't have third. I have 2nd level spells. But that's just because I have Shadow Monk.
Good night, stream.
Good night.